Well, we're back. Last, you might remember, we just saw this faint wave of psychic energy. That shows there's a mind flayer on this level. Mind flayers are really dangerous. Okay, how would it be here? Aren't we kind of too low a level for that? Okay, there's two possibilities in this. Well, three. First, it's a regular enemy that found a polymorph trapped and went into it and got polymorphed. Two, it's a chameleon. Chameleons are enemies that can randomly turn into other monsters, which can be pretty annoying if it's a really dangerous monster you're not prepared for. Yes, they can turn into monsters that are a way higher difficulty level than would normally be generated on your level. Or this is a bones file. On NetHack.alt.org, sometimes you'll find a bones file. It's a level. If someone dies, there's a chance that level will get loaded into someone else's game. So you'll find their corpse and the stuff they had. Although it's usually most of their stuff has become cursed to, prevent it from being made too easy. So it's possible that happened. Oh man, I really wanted to go to Mine Town, but I don't want to tangle with a mind flayer. Those things are dangerous. Why are they dangerous? Well, they can hit you with their tentacles in melee. This has two effects. One, it can give you amnesia, which makes you forget areas you've mapped out or things you've identified. Secondly, it also will be able to reduce your intelligence. While there are ways you can bring it back up, we don't have those ways right now. And if it gets low enough, it'll instantly kill you. So, okay, I think we just have to get out of here. Okay, I'm going to start doing something that's useful. If you engrave, capital E, I'm just going to use hyphen to do it with your fingers. You can put in something called Elbereth. If you're on one that says Elbereth, enemies will not, most enemies will leave you alone and flee, including mind flayers. So I'm just doing this while I wait for the cat to be here in case a mind flayer pops up. You want to do it repeatedly because it can get smudged and you're not guaranteed to get it right. Yeah, man, mind flayer. What the heck is a mind flayer here? One sec, let me just check some information about monster difficulty. Okay, I'm back. Even chameleons are too high a difficulty for them to be generated here. Their difficulty is 7, and you won't get monsters with a higher difficulty than the average of your level, which is 5, and your dungeon level, which is 4. So it's not going to be... we can't get things that are higher than 3 right now. I'm sorry, higher than 4. Bad math there. So it has to be a bones file. Maybe someone had a pet mind flayer and it died. Oh man, it could be a master mind flayer. That's even worse. Or it could just be a polymorph trap. Man, I guess we just gotta go back up. I was really wanting to get to Mine Town. They've got a lot of stores and you can get some good stuff there. We need to wait until we at least have telepathy. No, wait, we do have telepathy, but we need, like, a blindfold, a way for us to... Did our pet die? No, it just was almost hit by one. Yeah, that was an arrow trap it found. Well, might as well. If we untrap an arrow trap, it can, give us arrows, which are a decent enough melee weapon. They're better if you have a bow, but... There we go. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to ignore that for now. Man. Especially when it's dark. If it was light, I might be more comfortable because I might be able to avoid the mind flare, but, I mean, it's dark. I mean, I could just run straight into it, even with the infravision. Okay, going through the Gnomish Mines is, on hiatus, I guess. Alright. I'll let the kitten eat the corpse if it wants. Each time it eats something, its tameness goes up a little. Not that it's really an issue, but if it's tamed, it's not easy to really decrease it unless you're like attacking it or something. But yeah, just something to remember. Okay, I guess we just gotta keep going. Guard on patrol means there's a vault somewhere on this level. It's, ooh. Let's kill that. Leprechauns are really fast. It's hard to corner them. But I do want to get rid of it just because they're so annoying, and sometimes have gold. Wait, I thought I had this quivered. Let's try that. Okay, I guess I hit it at least. Alright, so we had some gold, that's something. Now let's go back and get our gold. Ooh, the kitten killed that gnome, it looks like. Let's head in over there and see what it had. Dwarvish cloak, iron shoes, that's good stuff. But first, let's make sure none of it's cursed. Okay, this is okay. Man, and our armor class keeps going down. Nice. Put it on. No, our armor class did not decrease. Dwarvish cloaks, unless they're enchanted, do not decrease your armor class. Why wear it? Well, two reasons. First, wearing it protects armor underneath it, in this case, a splint mail. So it protects it from, like, erosion and stuff. Second, oh yeah, it gives you magic cancellation. There's equipment that will give you magic cancellation of 1, 2, or 3. This is 1. It basically protects you from some attacks. Each level gives you approximately a 1/3 chance of being immune to the attacks it protects you from. For example, draining attacks. MC1, so it has a 1/3 roughly chance of not affecting you at all. MC2 is a roughly 2/3 chance, and MC3 is like a 98% chance, so roughly 3 out of 3 chance. Roughly. But, let's see. So yeah, wearing that is good. I think the splint mail might actually have MC1, but I can't remember. It's not the greatest as MC3, but it's still something. Alright, so we were still going down. Hang on, got a bit of lag here, just gotta wait. Actually, let me check. If you think you might be getting lag, just I was going to suggest try using colon to look, because that's something that won't harm you if you are lagging. You won't be suddenly find yourself moving around. It doesn't use up any turns. Okay, let me. No need. I was going to try to kick it open because that makes it easier for pets to go through it, but that only really because while it's here, I'll show you. You can't move up and to the right here, but if we kick it open, so it's just a blank space. Watch, voila! That makes it easier to get through, and it makes it easier for your pets to follow you. All right, so let's keep looking. Okay. Level 6, one more until we get speed, and then I think I'll be ready to try getting Excalibur. We're doing again, because again, what you do is you dip it into fountains. It can make turning into Excalibur, but it also has a chance of like making some monsters appear, and that's not good. Alright. This is one of the corps that can give you poison resistance, which is really good because poison resistance is really useful. It protects you from some attacks that can instantly kill you, or at least have a chance of doing so. Now, I can't remember if these corpses actually are poisonous. That's the annoying thing. Some of the corpses that give you poison resistance are poisonous themselves. Let me check. Okay, these ones are not poisonous, so let's eat it. Yeah. If you're eating something and like an enemy comes, it'll stop you temporarily so you can, deal with it. Let's try to keep eating it. Yes, continue. Oh, cool. Guess we'll just have to fight that. Okay, eat. Okay, we finished eating it. We did not get poison resistance. It's only a chance of poison resistance. Clear potion, okay. I guess we'll just keep going down. Our next stop is Sokoban. Ooh, that's the level underneath this. This is the Oracle level. You can tell by the sort of center thing. See, as you can see, there's the Oracle there. Don't really need it. You can talk to it and like pay it money to give you hints, but it's much easier to just look up the information online. Plus, some of his hints are so like vague that even if it's even the ones that are true are like not the sort of thing you could get much out of. For example, its suggestion for how to get Excalibur is they say the Lady of the Lake like resting a fountain. Well, it's good enough, but that doesn't tell you have to dip it into the fountain, that you have to be level 5, and you have to be lawful. Iron Wand. Okay, this is a wand. Wands are kind of cool. Now, we don't know what this one does yet. So, here's a way to figure it out for a bunch. First, pick it up. Now, let's go back to engraving with our fingers and putting just Albereth. Technically, we could put in like blah, 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 but that's what I normally do. That's what you're usually going to be engraving, so I might as well go with that. Now, we try engraving with the wand. What was its number again? Okay. Okay, if it says it's riddled by bullet holes, that means it's a wand of magic missile. Now, you might be wondering why we engraved Albereth first. Some of the wands will only identify in doing this if there's already something engraved there. For example, a polymorph wand will change it into something else, and if it's cancellation, invisibility, or teleportation, it will make it disappear. You wouldn't, if you didn't have anything there, they wouldn't give you any indication what they were. So yes, some of the wands will identify. Some of them will just plain identify themselves instantly, whereas some, in this case, just give you a message and you have to recognize it and know what it means. What did it say? Oh, just you see a statue. Okay. By the way, don't eat corpses of zombies. They're usually rotted. Eating corpses is fine if they're fresh, but if they've been around dead for a while, they can be rotten and kill you. They don't instantly do it, but you do get food poisoning. If you don't cure yourself of it quickly, well, you're in trouble. You might notice we haven't been having too much trouble. That's because, oh, there's a kitten. Not our pet kitten, but we can just kill it. By the way, don't eat like kitten or dog corpses. They give you aggravate monsters, which makes it so enemy monsters that are asleep will be more likely to wake up. Yeah, might as well grab it. Oh, I see. They all stepped on this, and then they died. Can giant ant corpses give you poison resistance? I don't think so, but... Oh no, I have no idea how long they've been dead. I don't want to eat that. Whew. Come over here, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Search. Oh, kick it open, right. Killer bee, oh joy. Well, that was easy. Oh, another killer bee, joy. They often are coming packed. They can give you poison resistance, but they are poisonous to eat, which is a problem. Ordinarily, you only want to eat the poisonous corpses if you already have poison resistance. You might be wondering, why do that if you've want poison resistance? There are some items you can wear to give yourself poison resistance. That's called an extrinsic. But you don't have it as an intrinsic, so if you take those off, then you no longer have it. So the great thing to do is to have poison resistance, eat it, and then you'll get the innate, intrinsic poison resistance, and you don't need to wear the thing that gives it to you, which is a ring of poison resistance or an apron, I think are the things that do it. Oh yeah, there's also green dragon scale, but those aren't like the most useful things. Well, actually, they're really useful because they're dragon scales, which, especially if it's dragon scale male, but that's getting way ahead of us. And it's unlikely you'll actually be getting that particular one if you've already got it. More confident in your weapon skills. If you attack enough times with something, then it will offer to let you increase it. So we go up to enhance, and we see longsword. It's at basic. If we bring it up, it'll deal a little more damage, hit a little more often, so let's press A to increase it. Now, bringing something from unskilled to basic takes 1 lesson. Basic to add to... Well, what's the next one after basic? Sorry. Skilled is 2, and skilled to expert is 3. Now, you can't necessarily get everything into expert. It depends on your class. For example, we can get longswords to expert, but I don't think like a healer can even get them to basic. Now, each time you gain a level, you get a lesson. These aren't really, this number isn't something you can see, but it is something that's, around. And you can't increase it unless you have enough. But anyway, we've got that. We've increased it. That's something. It's more of a difference if it's at unskilled and it goes to basic, because unskilled carries a penalty, whereas here it's just a better bonus, a little more damage, a little higher chance to hit. Let's keep going. These eyes are mains, they're not very dangerous at all. And we're level 7. Let's go get Excalibur. Next time.